It is a lovely sunny afternoon here today. Current temperature is 7 degrees with the wind. Feels like 2 degrees, so a little on the chilly side. It has now been a week since I reconfigured the filter system, and I'm very pleased to say that not one leak has been detected, which is awesome. I was expecting the possibility of something somewhere with the connections that I put in, but everything is looking just great, so I'm extremely pleased with that. And even down at the bottom where the drain connects to the EasyPod filters, everything is looking just great. So my project for this afternoon is to redo this piping, which is the air line, to move the inlets for what will be the moving bed filters over here. They have to come off that wall and move along, and I have to put a new connection in for the EasyPods on this side. So that's going to be the first thing that I want to do. Next, after that, is I'm hoping to get my UV units installed. They'll be sitting down on that shelf there. I use two 40-watt Danner UV units and have them linked together. So I'm going to change the way I've connected them this year. I picked up a couple of different pieces, so I'm going to try and work on that this afternoon as well. And then plans are in the way to get the pond actually drained and refilled. And I'm going to be borrowing my son's power washer, so once the pond is empty I can give it a thorough clean before putting the fresh water in there. But so far things are looking really good. I'm very optimistic that things will move along as planned. We're expecting a nicer day tomorrow, so hopefully that's going to take place, and I will get back to you shortly. 7:30 Monday evening here in Oshawa, Ontario, and as you can see, very overcast. It has been raining for the past hour or so, just a bit of a break in the rain at the moment. So what I am doing is I have my pump in the pond, and I am in the process of draining it. It's going to have to be drained completely this year. Not something I would normally do, but because it sat idle for an entire year, I really need to give it a thorough cleaning and basically start brand new. So the pump is running, and I'll be checking every half hour or so to see the progress. I'm hoping I can get most of it done tonight before it gets too dark, and if that's the case, I will be able to get out here tomorrow to finish up, and I'm going to power wash after that. So I'll just give you a quick look over here. Just have the hose running down the driveway, so you can sort of see it there. It's kind of water just pouring down the driveway, and with luck, as I said, the bulk of it will be done today or this evening. Give me an opportunity to work on it tomorrow, do a bit of tidying up, and then, as I said, then a power wash after that. I did get the air component in a filter pit that I wanted to do. That is now in place, just not hooked up to the air pump yet. And the UV units that I have in there are in place where they're going to go. Again, I haven't hooked them up to the valve system yet. That'll be sort of last minute once the pond is refilled and ready to go. So making progress, albeit a bit slowly, but I'm hoping to have this ready to have the fresh water in there, if not tomorrow, starting on Wednesday, and get it filled up so I can get everything up and running and make sure the system is going to be fine for the time the koi comes out in the next few weeks. So stay tuned. It's a very nice sunny morning, although quite chilly this morning so far. As you can see, the drainage of the pond is underway. The pump's been giving me a little bit of an issue, so I might have to swap it out for a different one just to get the water moving out of here a little more quickly. But things are underway, so I can get it drained, cleaned, and refilled. The items that you see here, the blue, are actually something I constructed out of the foam pond noodles I put those in the winter months to help alleviate some of the ice pressure on the concrete surround of the pond itself. So they seem to have worked well so far, no major issues, thank goodness. And once the water level is down to kind of rubber boot height, I'll be getting in there to do the cleaning, but it's got quite a way to go yet. A good 4 feet or more of water is still left inside the pond. So I'm going to keep an eye on things. As I said, probably swap the pump out just to get the water moving more quickly. And once it is drained all the way down, I'll get back to you and let you see where things stand at the moment. Well, the pond is almost drained completely. You can see that the walls are actually remarkably clean, which is awesome. I was not expecting that. The bottom is definitely gunky with some leaves and other debris in there. So that's going to have to get vacuumed out. And I'll do that once the water is pretty much all pumped out of here. And the dome that you see in the bottom there, I mentioned in an earlier video as my koi dome, as I call it. So get some shade in the summertime. That'll be moved around while I'm doing the cleaning. But I'm almost there, so I should have this cleaned out thoroughly this afternoon and be able to start the refill, and I will update everybody at that time. Thank you, take care. Till the next one. As you can see, I am now standing in the pond. Just to give you an idea of the height here. It's definitely above my head level, where the stone wall over here where this one starts. And there's a lot of debris and gunk down in there that has to get vacuumed out. So I have the vacuum here with me and a pump to help pump it out of the way. And you can see the ladder that I used to get down in here. So I'm hoping to get this thoroughly pumped out in the next few minutes. And then, or certainly within the hour, get it done and start working on getting it refilled. So I'll be back in a little bit with an update. Well, I am very happy to say that the pond is completely drained and I've got it cleaned down to about 99.9%, which I think is the best I'm going to get done at the moment. You can see things are actually looking very good, much better than I thought that they might be. So I am going to kind of call it quits out here at the moment, get the equipment out of the pond, and then start the refill process. The one thing I did notice that the water's gone, you can see in this corner that the liner where the joints of the folds were taped to keep them flat, keep the fish from getting caught, have come loose. And I have some tape inside the house that I will be putting on here likely tomorrow. Can't do it when it's wet, and it's best when it's in the sun, because that really helps dry out and adhere better. So that'll take place tomorrow, but right now I can start to fill up to a good couple of feet or so before it's going to impact that fold. So I'm going to get working on that soon, and as I said, I'm very happy with the way things have gone. You can see how everything is working out here, so I'm very happy with that. And there's the bottom drain. My pump and so on I was using to do some of the cleaning, and of course my ladder that's necessary to get out of the pond. But we have had an absolutely amazing day, very clear skies, lovely temperatures. I think we're up around 14 or 15 degrees right now. So it's just an awesome day to get this done. So I'm going to crack on here and finish a couple quick sweeps and a hose down a little bit, and then move on to getting things started for the refill. And I will get back to you soon. And the refilling has begun. It is now approximately 10 past 3 on Tuesday afternoon. I'm going to let this run till the pond gets a couple of feet deep, and then I will have to get in tomorrow with my waders on to do the taping of the joint that I mentioned previously. So things are underway. Get back to you soon with another update.